Have you ever been to a party that was going so well, nobody wanted it to end? Imagine that, but back in ancient times, where a wedding feast could last for a whole week. Today, we're diving into a story that's not just about a great party, but about the very first miracle Jesus performed. It's the famous story of Jesus turning water into wine at a wedding in Cana. So, picture this, a joyful wedding celebration in the small town of Cana in Galilee. The music is playing, people are dancing, laughing, and enjoying themselves. Jesus is there, along with his mother, Mary, and his newly gathered disciples. It's a huge community event, a real highlight for everyone involved. The hosts have gone all out to make sure their guests have a wonderful time. But then, disaster strikes. In the middle of all the festivities, they run out of wine. This wasn't just a minor inconvenience like running out of chips at a modern party. In that culture, running out of wine was a major social embarrassment. It would bring shame upon the host family and cast a shadow over the new couple's beginning. It was a crisis. Mary, ever observant and compassionate, notices the problem. She knows her son is special, and she turns to him. She simply says, "They have no more wine." It's not a command, but a statement of fact, filled with trust. Jesus' response is a bit mysterious at first. He says, "Woman, what does this have to do with me? My hour has not yet come." This might sound a little harsh to our ears, but it's more about him indicating that his public ministry is on a divine timetable. He's not just a party magician, his actions have a deeper purpose. Despite his words, Mary's faith doesn't waver. She turns to the servants and gives them a simple, powerful instruction: do whatever he tells you. This is a beautiful model of faith, isn't it? Trusting completely, even when you don't fully understand the plan. Nearby stood 6 large stone water jars. These weren't for drinking water, they were used for ceremonial washing, a Jewish purification custom. Each jar could hold about 20 to 30 gallons. That's a lot of water. Jesus tells the servants, "Fill the jars with water." And they do, filling them right up to the brim. They obeyed without question, even though the request must have seemed strange. They needed wine, not water. Then comes the moment of transformation. Jesus says, "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the banquet." Again, the servants obey. They draw from the jars they just filled with plain water and take it to the man in charge of the feast. The master of the banquet tastes it. He has no idea where it came from. He's completely blown away by its quality. He calls the bridegroom over and says, "Everyone brings out the choice wine first and then the cheaper wine after the guests have had too much to drink, but you have saved the best till now." He thinks the bridegroom has just been holding back the premium stuff. Little does he know, he's tasting a miracle. He's sipping on water that has been transformed into the finest wine. This event is so much more than just saving a wedding party from embarrassment. It's described in the Gospel of John as the first of Jesus' signs, the first time he revealed his glory. And what was the result? His disciples put their faith in him. They saw firsthand that Jesus had power over the natural world. He could take something ordinary, like water, and turn it into something extraordinary, like the best wine. This story shows us the compassion of Jesus. He cared about the joy and honor of this family. It also shows us his incredible power, but more than that, it's a signpost. It points to who Jesus is, the Son of God, the one who brings abundance, joy, and transformation. He takes our ordinary, empty situations and can fill them with something new and wonderful, often better than what we had before. It's a message of hope, showing that with Jesus, the best is truly yet to come. Thank you so much for joining me today to explore this amazing story. If you found this inspiring, please give this video a like and consider subscribing for more stories from the Bible. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.